Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, you know what it is, y'all. What's up, y'all?
Type shit.
It's your man, I Make Mad Beats. Also known as and also named the most sought after producer in Memphis. Shout out to the Memphis Flyer. Also named the most interesting producer in Memphis. Shout out to PBS.
Facts, our facts.
Yeah. We are live from outer space. An unapologetic studio. It's another episode of Type Beat. We're here to discuss all kinds of things, ranging from, you know what, fuck that. We're here to discuss crazy shit. Behind me is my cat.
What up? LJ1S.
Unique.
C major.
Kid Maestro.
Kidrick.
Listen to this on DSP.
Damn.
Matter of fact,
What album?
DSP.
hey, when we submit a
I'm the one that upload the shit.
Look, he like, hold up. He said, I got it, though. He don't even worry about it.
I got it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to submit a dispute against the label.
Damn. So,
The first dispute. I was there when he started this shit. Now he disrespecting me on the disc.
hey, that's
What's up,
funny.
man? As y'all can see, we ready to talk. We ready to get it in. Y'all know the rules. Maybe you don't. Let me inform y'all if y'all don't know the rules. This is Type Beat. We're going to talk about a variety of things. We prioritize the audience. We prioritize your engagement. Right? If you have a comment, a question.
Oh, man. It's a spider right by you, bro.
Oh my God! Move to the right. Move to the
I'm
right.
not doing nothing. Kill it. How about that?
It's on you now.
Kill it.
Kill that nigga, bro.
I'm trying to see.
Man,
what
where you go?
You're not even supposed to tell me.
You got it.
I'm just supposed to get hit, turn around, and be like, I had to kill a spider on you.
You got it
Like,
there.
Yeah.
Shout out to being in the hood. I don't even care. Let that nigga live. Yo. All right, we got topics on hand, but let me tell y'all how it goes down. Again, we prioritize audience engagement. If you have questions, comments, concerns, if you want to diss, if you want to praise, you want to affirm, chime in. We're going to prioritize what you say. We're going to stop talking about whatever we want to say to chop it up with you and what you want to say, right? This is how we make sure you're a part of the conversation, you don't get overlooked, and that this is actually a conversation between us and y'all. So that way we can make it very interesting, all right? I can hear y'all out there. Y'all, I think y'all said y'all got it. All right, cool.
Dora the Explorer. What's that?
Okay.
That was a real G.
Look at that. You know that y'all done it.
I don't know. LJ, man, what the hell we talking about?
Man, we talking about producer tags. Who has the greatest producer tag? You know that tag you hear, you like, oh yeah, this that one. From artists we talking about, I feel like we don't give enough love to the artists and just their perspectives. You bring out the best of you. And then this is everyone. What's that piece of gear, that device, that software that you felt like when you got it, it just changed who you are as your artistry. It puts you up a level. So yeah, producer tags, man.
Producer tags.
I'm live on the podcast. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm live on the podcast, Type Beat. And my brother TZ just called in. You know what I'm saying?
You're here talking shit through the headphones.
I'm going to put you on speaker, bro. TZ, what's good?
What's good, folks?
We live on Type Beat, man. It's impossible for TZ to call me right now and not put him on live. TZ is the original I Make Mad Beats, you know what I'm saying? The inspiration for it all, you know what I'm saying? TZ, everything good?
Everything's good, man. You know what I mean? Just checking in, man. Seeing how things going, man.
Yeah, man,
Shout
just
out to the Type Beat squad. Shout out to everyone there.
Really
What's good? What's good?
for sure. Everybody said what up, man. I'm gonna hit you after we get off this podcast.
Word up, man. Tell them about that TZ Type Beat stuff, man. All right, y'all.
Okay, hey, for those who don't know, when you hear I make mad beats, that's my brother TZ. That's his voice,
Wow.
right? So he's in every one of my beats. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I can co-production on all of them.
All right, bro. Stop.
Get back with
Podcast, we only got so long, my dude. I love you though.
I'm done.
All right, brother. All right, peace. Brotherly love, man.
Bye.
Bruh, it would have been real funny if he was on some real like, yo, bro, where my money at? Live on the podcast, like, y'all fuck all that shit.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm talking about. Actually.
Since we talking.
It's been a minute since
Let's get this on record, man. You owe me some money, nigga. I heard what you said. Nigga.
that was crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Oh
My
man.
bad. What we
Yeah,
talking
producer tags, man.
Who got the best producer?
Yeah,
tag?
who got the best producer tag, man?
That's a hard question, to be honest.
I don't know if this is the best one, but you just go ahead and mention how I feel like a new standard was set when Metro had if Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
Yeah, facts.
There was a new standard.
Facts.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
Facts.
Cause mine was I was going Drummer Boy joint. Listen to this track, like disrespectful as hell. Like he telling you, bitch, listen to this shit.
Speaking from the female side, I love Meg the Stallions one. And if the beat live, Lil Juke made it.
Nah, that's Juju.
That's
but
Juju, yeah.
But she did this. Yeah.
Now, honestly, even in that light though, as an artist, artist tags, I think of Wayne. I feel like the light flicker, bro. You knew.
Man,
Artist tag.
do any artists other?
I don't know. I just know.
The Maybach music joint.
Maybach music.
That one is fire.
That
That
one
one's
is
fire.
very
Maybach
nice.
music
I've
is-
always
That
loved
one's
that
kind
one.
of.
Damn.
Maybach music.
That one was fire. Yeah.
That one's tight.
But Wayne joint is crazy though.
Bro, what was
Hold on, who was the first producer tag?
Bang.
The first producer tag.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I mean, that was his.
No,
That was
he
his like his.
You know what?
You
Hold
know.
on. Let's talk about what is a producer. Does a producer tag have to be a voice?
Nah,
No, it
it's,
doesn't.
it's
I don't
not an
think so.
ad lib though. Like it's
kinda like your
Lil Jon
stamp.
ad lib. This like if we talking ad libs, then everybody got tag like Gucci, Jeezy. But that's not tag. The Maybach music joint, that's
That's
a
a
tag.
tag.
The lighter flick, that's
That's
a
a
tag.
tag.
So what's the commonality? Like it doesn't have to be a voice.
It does.
It happens every song intentionally, probably in the
Why are
intro.
you excluding the ad lib though? If it happens if it can happen.
Because I feel
That's
like
not a tag. It's an ad lib. I feel like there's another way.
There is
for
a
it.
difference.
So
I
you saying,
feel
you
what you're
saying
saying.
the person can't say it themselves on the beat?
They can.
Bolo.
You saying they can't? It has to be pre-recorded type shit. It has
Yeah,
to be
I
a
would say
file?
I think that is.
Okay.
Okay.
It has to be a
Okay.
pre-recorded
It
joint.
has to be a same thing every time. You know the difference between an ad lib and a tag. I can't explain this shit, but it's a difference between an ad lib.
I'm just saying that because like I got ad libs that I pre-recorded that I use in every beat.
But are they? Do you use
That
them
are
as tags?
definitely
Those
Kid
are
Maestro
tags.
beat identifiers. Yeah,
Yeah,
Are
those
they
are
tags?
that are ad libs. I say yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but it just made me be like, well, does it have to be pre-recorded? You know what I'm saying? If we agree that it has to be pre-recorded,
those are pre-recorded.
yeah,
So I guess so. Yeah, I guess that yeah.
they need to be
That's your
pre-recorded.
tag.
Okay.
All right. So
So all right. I feel like Jermaine Dupri or something like had a jump. Didn't he have a tag? I feel like I hear him say so
Yeah.
deaf in
That's
every
it.
song
well,
that he's been a part of.
is that his producer tag though, or that's his label?
Yeah.
I'm
Maybach
done.
Yeah,
But he did find a way to put
if
it
you
in the
going by
rhythm
our-
every time, though. He did.
He do it every time. It don't be. This definitely not a pre-recorded thing if you're going by our rules.
Right,
It's
every
just
time,
way-
What about
Just
Bangladesh?
Blaze. With the riser
Just
sound.
Blaze.
Bangladesh had one.
He's a
Oh yeah, shut up. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to play that J right quick. I couldn't find like
Just Blaze one is fire.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I asked. Like, does it have to be a voice? Because the first person I ever remember like placing the same sound and like you look forward to it in his beats was probably Just Blaze.
But he also had the Just Blaze at the end of them too, right?
Just Blaze.
Yeah,
Yes,
that.
I think it's tiers to tags. Like you had the Taja guys. I'm a guy. That's your tag, and then you get alternate tags that we still have to find a name for. Like I got "Bitch Are You Jealous," but I also got the dial tone. Other joints.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, yours.
Really quick, Chad Shaw. What up, homie? What up, family? He says Metro stands out for him.
Hey, facts.
Austin. Yeah. Metro was
Metro Boomin
definitely
was
changed the
on
game.
morning.
That's the other
Also,
one.
Mike said Wayne said that was a different lighter flick every time. So is
so
that a
that doesn't
tag or an
matter?
ad lib?
I want to feel like I want to say that's cap, bro.
Man, because that whole sound the same
the
every.
exact
It
same
every
really
time.
does.
They
But
had the same mic. It's a lighter, so they pretty similar, you know.
yeah, I guess.
No, because it depends on if your light going out or not.
See, look, smoke is nuts. Like, I don't know. Every light ain't the same.
Did Manny Fresh have a tag?
Definitely said something.
He's-
Every joint. This shit.
Hold on,
It's kinda like Jermaine Dupri.
is Diddy saying
I
some
was-
shit like
Take that.
that? Is that a tag? We ain't never
Oh.
gonna stop.
Diddy
Is all that, like-
See, it be like these classic identifiers.
Yeah.
Take that is crazy, bro.
So if we stick with like a pre-recorded jump that don't have no variation between songs,
Right.
we can say that's a tag, and then we can rank them. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the riser sound is a tag just as much as
Swish Beats had one.
what?
What's this?
Swish. like
He say this shit every
He
time.
does. It's,
Austin Mike says, y'all ain't never seen Just Blaze and LJ in the same room.
here you go with
I
this
ain't
shit
saying he
again.
Just Blaze. I'm just saying them niggas is identical. Damn.
I don't see that.
Bro, ever since he said that, I'm like,
see that
nah,
at
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Nah,
You
bro.
have to look up
pictures, you
different
know.
I
versions
think,
of Just Blaze. Maybe different ages. I
what's,
don't know.
hey,
No.
another artist tag, I think Meg got a tag. I'm not finna do it. Unique could do it if she wants to.
I said it earlier with the
Nah.
Nah, not the
You
look.
talk about the ad lib?
Yeah. She do that shit on everything. Yeah. I feel like that's part of her
Yeah, but we determined
that is
there's got to be a
the same,
pre-recorded
yeah.
joint.
Okay.
Otaku, what up, homie?
What up?
Who?
Okay. Oh, you said, what you say?
Tay
London
Keith.
on the
fuck-
You
track.
got London
Hey,
on the
Hey,
track.
Tay Keith's fire.
London on the
London.
track. You got London.
Tay
on
Keith
the
is
track.
fire though. Tay
fucked
Keith.
niggas
Yeah,
up.
take
That's
fuck them niggas up
facts.
is one of my
That's,
favorites for sure.
Facts.
That also
Shout out
was
Alexis.
like, damn, that's
Yeah.
a high quality joint.
Yeah, but I also
Facts.
think C Major one is crazy. The bitch Are You Jealous is
Yeah, I was definitely gonna say my joint is my favorite. Like I
Yeah.
can't even.
I think your joint is the greatest of all time.
Facts.
that's only, like
Straight up.
Yeah,
It's a very,
yeah, I
Facts.
can't put
yours
anybody's
is better.
over it. I feel like
I can't put nobody.
I really found my. I don't talk my shit a lot, but that
that's what-
motherfucker is.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
Bitch, Are You
agree
Jealous?
objectively, bro. Like, I'm just keeping it real.
yeah.
And it was a moment. Bitch, Are You Jealous is a great joint. Even the CJ joint, but I feel like I'm gonna lose that at a point. But I got multiple that are pretty
You ready?
Yeah,
This is tags on
pretty
deck.
good. Pretty good.
I like the idea that like producers grow tags or change them over time. You know what I'm saying? Have like a little collection. You know what I'm saying?
Courtney Alexander says Pierre Bourne.
What's
Yo, Pierre,
Pierre,
you
you
want to
out
come
there?
out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Now
one
that's
fire.
probably one of the most. Then in the last 10 years, probably one of the most solidified joints. Like,
It is, yeah, it's solidified amongst the greats. I mean,
nah, his
That-
joint did.
I don't know if that's. I mean, you know, LJ, you had a good point. Listen to this track, bitch. It's
That's-
like
Get
I don't
away.
know.
And the way he said it too, it's aggressive as hell. Like, it's like, damn.
Nah,
All right.
I don't know, man. Hey, I was there first. Hey, for those who don't know, before I Make Mad Beats, I was just Nemo, right? Nemo in the house, show some love, bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's a long ass tag, but that's crazy.
You know what I'm
Bitch
saying?
ass nigga, bro.
That's hard as fuck.
Disrespectful tag.
That's what I was. It got
Yeah.
the most disrespectful.
Yeah.
Apparently,
So-
that's
so,
crazy as hell.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here is hard, but I don't know if it's.
It ain't
It
disrespectful.
ain't disrespectful. It ain't
You know what I'm
disrespectful.
saying? I think it's got to be an era of disrespect. Because if Young Metro
Metro
don't trust you,
don't
I
I'm
was
gonna
shooting you. It's
shoot you.
crazy.
Yo,
Straight up.
Austin Mike says that Tajin guy John is classic too, though. I almost brought my dog a Sonic slushie because they put Tajin in it.
I respect
Yo,
that.
Changing.
what's-
I'm so happy about it.
what's
Ever
funny,
since I
though-
started putting out
Yeah.
beat tapes.
Since we talk about tags, you know, is there any producers out there with just like grammatically incorrect tags? Right, tags is just pronounced improperly. You know, just somebody who just probably gonna have to redo their whole tag and their whole identity.
Hilarious, bro.
I used to didn't like my
First
tag.
time they didn't really
Hey,
think
bro.
about it. Right?
It's not grammatically incorrect because I use a different J.
Hold on, what?
I use a
You
different
say that happening to you?
Nah, I'm saying
Yo, you
people
know what?
trying to accuse me. You know what I mean?
Soon, let's just publicly discuss it.
So trying to, you know, accuse me. You know what I'm saying? It's a different spelling, therefore a
I
different.
use a
I
different
didn't know, my
J.
brother, but we gonna tackle that, man. Hold on,
man
hold
said I
on. Y'all
use a
stay
different-
tuned, man.
bro,
You might
I ain't
might
never-
have to do that publicly.
You gonna have to get proud. Oh my God, to Tahini. that shit don't even hit the same.
Hey, Elo said that the Tahine community trying to beat your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I was talking to Elo about that. I had to record it.
Hey,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
If I'm in a fight, my niggas in the fight. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to beat my ass, you trying to beat they ass too. You know what I'm saying? Then we not going. You know what I mean?
There are limits.
There are limits.
where I'm following my nigga. And I don't get my chips on me. I don't get my chips on me right now. I do not want to do it.
Hilarious.
I need a 2025 version.
Update.
Oh, that's funny as hell. That's
Big shout out. Rory says Maestro. The explosion hits like a hook every time. You know what I'm saying? He listens to a lot of Tyson tapes, man.
Yo, shout out.
He also
yeah,
says,
that's
my
the-
Texas people drug me over that different J name.
Man said
All right,
different J.
I'm not hype on. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Texas people drug me over that different J.
For the
Yeah.
Tizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
yeah,
is.
okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Texas said you about to get lynched over.
Hey, bro,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, book me a show in Texas and we can just discuss.
We can talk about
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
We could do
The
That'll be
best
the
way
end of-
is to pay a ticket to a show I'm doing,
Hey, so
and then we
if we
can
book you a
protest
show
me.
in Texas, we lose the president of the company. I gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Is it worth the
My
risk?
niggas rolling with me. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
we finna lose everybody.
We gotta get the updates.
What part of
What part of Texas?
I don't know.
Yeah, this man said I use a different J. That's funny.
Hell yeah, man.
I fuck
Shout out
with
to everybody in the chat. As you guys might have seen, we are not live on IG today, but we are live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So yeah, if one of those stop working for you, there's another one. You know what I'm saying? Find us on one of the platforms and continue to view. Continue to chime in. Where are we at in this?
Man,
conversation
I'm still.
right now?
So we agreed that the best tags got to be disrespectful.
Or
Okay.
they just have to be on the most iconic shits. You know what I'm saying?
Like my tag was so weak.
Eh,
It was just like it's so unique.
I heard mixed reviews about it.
I heard mixed reviews about that one artist.
Yeah, I'm
Unapologetic
done.
Tag.
I'm done. But no, I've always wanted to come up with like some dope ass tag just to have like. That's why like most of my songs I'll be like yo 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 or something like that. But now I hear everybody say yo 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 all the time, and I'm like, damn.
It's a regular.
hip-hop.
Right, man. What?
Yo,
I know, but
That's similar to the mic check.
yo.
so
Mic check one.
Oh God! Like
That was just a few. I don't know if I can.
it's my shit.
I was the first to say yo on the mic.
Period.
Niggas was not saying yo.
I put drums in my song. Now everybody.
that's
Nah,
funny
niggas want to
as
sell
hell.
t-shirts.
Italy says, Weezy out of here.
That one is funny.
Weezy out of here.
That beat
Oh, I
be
remember
crazy.
that joint. Yeah.
Yo, so we
What
naming.
about? I ain't even gonna lie. I like that Mafia.
It's a good one. That's a
You
great
feel
one.
me?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That was fine. I fucks with that one. I fucks with
It's
that.
legendary.
Man,
you
you
just
know
say?
what though? Yeah, it's dope. I just feel like I don't know if it's enough songs.
Yeah, I feel like what happened is they didn't have a tag. 3-6 didn't have a tag for the longest. Their sound was their tag, and I think they realized that they needed a tag. That's where Mafia came from. And
Mafia?
Shut the fuck up. That was like an early 2000s kind of
Yeah.
like
Fact.
addition.
That's
That
Dang,
shit was
y'all
doing like
right.
all
Yo.
90s shit.
Yo.
Then I feel like
Crazy.
it would. But tags weren't really. Or maybe they were, but I don't think tags was like.
Tags
Crazy.
mattered way more back then, to be honest.
Really?
Honest, in my opinion, only because like niggas was really trying to get themselves out there, and like niggas didn't know you unless you had a dope ass tag or some shit like that for it to be recognized or something. In my opinion, but I might be.
I feel like that's more.
When you say back,
Right, how far are you
what-
talking?
yeah, what
like
era?
just in the like in the Memphis rap, I'll say back in the 2000s, like back 2004, 5, or between like 99 and shit and 05.
Yeah, I definitely feel like around, like, in the early 2000s, that's when tags really started popping and became a thing.
Right, you know who might got the greatest tag?
Who?
Pharrell.
I think the count,
four count,
the four
yeah.
count. Look, I knew it. 'Cause I feel like we had.
I feel
They
like
wasn't fucking with.
it's one of those like, damn,
Nah.
you really just claimed this.
Nah, he did Debo that shit. He Deboed that. He
I'ma
Deboed
say
that.
this. If Pharrell can claim that, Unique can claim.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Period.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can try. You know?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, so I'm noticing that we're like with all the tags that we're naming is on some hip hop shit. So is it safe to say like is tags only relevant in hip hop?
I just don't know. No, like whoever produced Britney Spears, tag, you know what I'm saying? Unless they also producing, you know what I'm saying, Young Thug.
I'm done. Yeah.
The only pop producer, not the only, I'm pretty sure there are more, but the one I know of the most, the only pop producer I can think of that has a tag is J.R. Rodham. It's the J.R. But I was going to say this. The only time I hear him use that is hip hop records.
on some
He
hip-hop
produced
shit.
Madonna and J Lo shit too, and I can't recall the time where they've been on them.
Damn, so hip hop, we just claim the tags.
Hip hop only is the only realm that has
Yeah, that's-
tags, producer tags.
So far,
It's a
you know
thing.
what I mean? A lot of people been memeing the idea of other
I'll be
genres.
damned if
Yeah.
I hear a country tag
Yeah, that's
or
been
some
like
shit
a-
like that.
A viral kind of thing.
Bro,
You know
a
what?
country
That
tag.
makes me think, because we're producing Nubia Yassin. She
Mm.
has twinges of country in her kind of alt rock vibe. It makes me. I'm gonna ask her, Nubia, if you out there and you see this, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna throw my I Make Mad Beats tag on those joints specifically.
See what happens.
Just so I can enter that world and
Let niggas know.
You-
pioneer.
That's the
That'll be
crossover.
lit- That'll be lit as fuck though, just to try it. But I ain't never heard no country tag.
Do you gotta switch the twang on that joint?
No, for real. I'll bite my ass. My ass.
I'll make mad
That
beats.
joint-
Italy says it's Britney, bitch. She has one too.
Oh,
She got her own tag that she says we.
I feel
that
like
she
was.
said.
Is it
or-
pre-recorded?
That's her
Yeah.
ad-lib. We consent. We made the rules that that's an ad lib.
Did she be saying that in songs though? I feel like that was like a viral moment.
That's just like Glorilla saying Glorilla.
She
Yeah,
Like,
she do say that joint every.
no, literally.
That's
he
her
says
step.
it all the
That's her
time.
step.
saying, like unless the engineer placed that joint,
In there, it ain't okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Strategically.
Pause.
Yeah. Yo, wow.
Like pull up the template like C major and the
The
joint just
template.
already in there. The Glorilla just every so many balls. Gotta line up the rap to match that joint.
Man, so what do you think the purpose was of like why is it only hip hop? Why do hip hop niggas producers like y'all?
Cause we
I need to
real.
let y'all know who did this shit.
Cause that's what hip hop does. It makes a statement. Like it has what nobody else has, and everybody else tries to duplicate and replicate. Hip hop is one of a kind. Hip hop is an anomaly. Hip hop is breathing. Hip hop is life. You can't breathe without hip hop. The fuck is wrong with niggas out there? You can't breathe without hip hop. The fuck is wrong with you?
need
That's
to
a
clip
tag right
that.
there.
Yeah, that's fire.
I think hip hop, like boasting
The
genre
braggadocious.
Very
of
much, very
music
bold.
ever. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just accepted that ego, extreme pride, and I'm the best
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
is built into the culture of it. And so I think that's what builds the fact that it's like, yeah, man, this is the 10th song you heard produced by me. I need y'all to know that.
Yeah.
Right?
That's real.
Yeah.
Damn, niggas, you just gotta let it be known
Period.
who the fuck I am.
Yeah, I think the copycat element too. I think hip hop is a very just like sports. Hip hop is a very copycat. People see this happening, and so niggas again gotta let folks know I
feel
did
that.
this one.
I
not
feel
some
that.
nigga on YouTube, and it's be from Cash, not from YouTube.
Yeah, that's interesting though, because I just think about like interviews where I heard like Timbaland talk about, and I mean even on some of the earlier records where Missy talked about like niggas still in Timbaland sound or whatever, but I don't think Timbaland has a tag, does he?
Nah, but he got similar to Pharrell. They got sound.
Just that sound.
Yeah.
So what's more important, the sound, your sound, or your tag?
I feel like the sound is so much more important than the
Definitely.
tag. But if
Yeah.
Man, that's the same.
Like that's
yeah,
a
so much
Play the
more.
books. Yeah.
But if you got both, I think you in a good spot.
Absolutely.
But I'd rather
Timbo the king.
niggas know. Timbo the king.
Man,
If any point you heard a nigga beatboxing, you just all right.
that's Timbaland. That's
yeah.
Timbaland. Niggas tried it. Yeah.
Niggas doing
That's
that
another
mad.
one of those
There's
jokes.
niggas doing that mad before Tim. This hip hop was.
That was hip hop. That was when niggas
born on
wasn't.
beatboxing.
And now somebody do that.
That's Timbaland. That's
Rest in
Timbaland.
peace to Biz Marquee.
That's
Saying,
funny.
like, you can try to claim the yo. It's possible
I'm
Just gotta do it
I'm
enough,
gonna
G.
do it.
because niggas. I mean, when you say "Hey yo," you definitely starting to think of Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shifting that way. You
Look
know
bad
what I
like
mean?
nah, G.
That's crazy. Hey, yo.
But it's more so it's a certain tone. You gotta say it a certain way though.
But that's just like when I say
You gotta say it a certain way.
like that's just like when I say period. Like I say period so
that's
many
facts.
different
The way
ways.
you say it is different.
I say I have my own
It's
signature.
definitely being associated with you. The more people like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's possible. Just keep saying yo. Stop saying period. Say yo.
No, I'm saying both.
This is all inspiring me to use my platform to continue to call him Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
He's telling me how to do it.
Yeah,
He's
but you
teaching
know,
me-
there's another producer. His name is K. Lamaestro.
For real?
And there's also an official Kid Maestro. You know what I'm saying? Kid Maestro.
Official Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I did meet another Kid Maestro who also does playback. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's
I've-
crazy.
I mean, I don't know if y'all remember, but I've run into I make dub beats.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I've definitely
What
seen
was
that.
another
Like-
nigga? It was another.
It's so many uniques out
Oh,
there.
I feel like that's so- the 2 E's and
a lot
beats.
of
With
beats
the
or some
Z?
shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, bro, and then they have some sort of mask on. Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Damn, niggas copying tags and
Super copy.
I'll make the
what
beats.
type of beats you making?
Beat.
D.
I make BBs. He sounds sad, zesty. I make BBs.
What's going on?
Alright, bro. I ain't even know. Man, just because he made D beats.
I make BBs.
That's crazy.
That's alright. Man.
That's how shit spiral out of control. You know what I mean?
That shit,
Somebody like you need, man.
she's gonna be the one to go viral and off some wild shit. Every time.
Yeah, man, I ain't really like that beat. And he a bitch.
That's why you
Nah.
You heard the bitch in the beat.
The bitch in the beat.
Speaking
It
of,
resonates,
that
you
be
know what
one
I'm
of the reasons why I'm picky about the producers that I mess with. Like, dead serious. Like,
Ron, what kind of producers do you mess with?
I mess with producers that give me a feeling.
No Diddy extreme.
I mean, that's definitely a Diddy comment. You know what I mean?
That's all Diddy. 100% Diddy embedded.
100%
Diddy.
Listen.
Diddy clone.
So Diddy.
Yo, that's crazy.
Diddy marinated overnight.
Diddy on.
Oh my
This is wild, man. But I
god.
have secretly been laughing in my head ever since you said, what'd you say? Post-murder clarity?
Oh.
My bad. Anyway, continue on.
Oh my god. But
What, bro?
What was the
We got
context?
we can't leave that right there. We
What
gotta
was
go.
the conversation?
I don't remember the concept, but you know, just like shit,
I don't remember.
stuff become clear after you murder somebody. Like oh,
What?
damn, you know what I'm saying?
How
It's
many
like,
niggas have you murdered, kid?
I'm,
Look, he would have told himself.
you know what I'm saying?
He would have told himself. He like, wait, this is live.
That's a real
This
question.
is live.
Who is gonna
Is this
answer
a real
that question?
question?
Why would you ask me that online? I don't murder people.
I'm a producer.
Hey,
Like,
we might have to have a talk after this. What's going
I said,
on?
why would you ask me
All I'm
that
saying
online?
is this, bro. If next episode of Type Beat, LJ ain't here,
Hey, oh God. Hey, I know who did it.
Kendrick strikes again.
Oh God, what?
I said, why would you ask me that? I don't murder people. It's
Man,
a simple-
what? Hey.
dang.
It's a simple answer, bro. Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is zero, but why would you ask me that?
I don't know. That man
What
took
if
a
I
minute.
did murder somebody, bro?
I'm done.
You set yourself up for that shit.
No, I didn't.
Little kid.
Anyway, I don't know. What are we talking about, bro? How do you pick
Alexa
your
said,
producer?
not on the podcast, yo.
Oh, man.
Sound advice. Funny too.
Hilarious.
All right.
Advice.
Man.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, that's it.
Man, unique. All right. Producers, we talk about producers finding their identity.
What?
Finding their identity, their sound. We've talked about producers finding their sound, their tag.
Kid still mad.
Man, this man, he man, stand
I think I see what's happening. It was like
Kid said,
I feel like we already did the transition, and so it was like I just felt like you changed something. I got you. Do your thing. You got it.
the fuck is the subject? Huh?
Damn. Unique, what are you looking for when finding a producer, man?
Oh man. First, I'm looking for diversity.
Like racially?
What is happening?
That's a good question for real.
The DEI
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, depending on what I'm looking for, depending on the song that I'm looking for, I do go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? I have my white peoples that I go to, and I have some black peoples that I go to. I know some Hispanics that I go to, that I've been to before. Like I'm definitely a diverse person when I'm looking for a producer. But when we're exploring the world of hip hop, though, like it's just, and even me doing R&B, like first I want to know your playlist. Like I want to know what you listen to. And like if I know what you listening to or whatnot, I'll know that you have a good ear of like the kind of music that I listen. Like I want us to like kind of swap playlist type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like
Right,
let me
let me ask you a question.
uh-huh.
So you roll up on a producer, you're interested in them.
Mm-hmm.
What songs is in their playlist where you like, nah, I can't really mess with you like you?
Anything that
I ain't fucking with none of y'all.
any like rap that's like made from anyone under the age of 25.
Damn.
Damn.
It's a rap.
Bro,
No
what?
YNs can hold it down,
Under
bro.
the age of 25?
That's crazy.
And I have a few picks, but like under the age of 25, I'm just
What if-
it's nothing but choppers, like fucking bitches and slapping them and blah blah blah, and I don't feel like all of that.
So
I don't know. I'm finna say.
But I feel like that's the kind
damn,
of,
D-Lo, you gotta grow up. A little bit,
especially it's well not that's why I say it's certain anomalies. Like it just depends on like what kind of music they're into, what kind of people that they're recording on a daily basis, like what kind of clientele they have. Like I definitely look at the clientele
You
and
saying
stuff.
if that's the majority?
Yeah.
Have that, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Say
you.
that, bro.
I was gonna say
bro.
shit. You cause like I feel like C Mage out of all of us, I feel like you deep in that bag of like who's popping. Like
I will never.
that's why I'm like. So C Mage, he's heavy. Like he's really tapped in.
I will never put C Major in that category. Like that's the thing. Like it's
She made weak, bro.
Man, I can't produce shit for you. That's
no.
Choreo, yeah, we got to remix all this.
All that shit. That's how I'm like.
Corey Owens says ageism is wild. He also says I know some Christian rappers under 25 that go way hard.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
I feel that.
If you listen, is
And
under the 20,
and it does depend on who I'm listening to as well. So shout out to Corey Owens for mentioning that. But it's not ageism. All I'm saying is they can listen to and record those kind of people. But if I ain't heard a lick of R&B or a lick of jazz come out of their like repertoire of things that they've done, I honestly don't want to record with them.
So it's the genre more so than
it's something, but not necessarily. It's not necessarily the genre because I've recorded with Ari. Ari's produced more hip hop than he has R&B or anything else like that. But he has done it though, so that's why I trusted him with my vocals. You know what I'm saying? Or even like Mad. Mad definitely doesn't stick in one lane, although hip hop is his dominant thing that he likes to produce. C Mage straight up, like you can get any kind of trap beat that you want, any kind of Memphis, anything from him. But he also has another side to him. Kid Maestro, same thing. Me, same thing when I'm in that producer bag. But that's what I look for. I look for diversity. I look for individuality. I look for something that I can grab onto, like but no.
What is happening?
But no, for real, like. But
So
no,
what's
like,
the? I guess what's something that if you do hear you like, nah, this ain't. I'm good. Like what's the red
I
flags
don't
that just
like levels, like how even their mix, like the rough mix. If the rough mix ain't really hitting on shit like that, like
So you judging the producer on his mix?
I'm judging the engineer, but the producer, I'm judging the producer on his mix, yeah. Definitely, because he didn't take the time to sit there and actually study his craft enough to mix the song and make it presentable enough to make me want to listen to it. I've recently gotten a couple of emails from producers, and although I saw the vision of where they were trying to go, I just was not fucking with it. Like the mix was terrible. Like the sound sounded like straight off the factory type shit. Like they didn't take their time to actually go find anything for it.
Can
Like
I want to dive into that a little bit. Like, I have a hypothesis, but what is it about like a dope beat with a terrible mix? Like, not terrible, but let's just say it's just bad, right? It's just not great, right? Like, when you hear that, right? What are you thinking?
I first like try to like the fact of what I feel about how the beat may sound. I really try to find like, okay, is this melody moving me? Like, is this melody grabbing me? Can I use at least the melody of the song? Because we can always like go back over with different drums or whatnot or anything. But if the melody isn't grabbing me itself, like it's not gonna be it for me. It's all about the melody and the bass for me. Like it's
I
all
feel
about the
that. I
melody
guess
and the bass.
what I'm trying to understand is like, you know, like, will you do you put more faith in a producer with above average mixing capability, right? Like, do you find that like a producer who has mixed his beat and polished his beat, does that make you feel more comfortable or confident in like the long play with this producer, or does that just not even matter because that part is just about the engineer?
Well, no, that definitely does matter. The fact that he took the time to mix his own beat, like that plays a big part in me finding that right
It's
producer
interesting.
too. Like,
I mean, as a producer, you want your stuff to sound a certain way.
and
You
not
have your
saying that it
vision.
has to be, yeah.
No, I guess I never knew that like for an artist the way the beat is mixed necessarily like determines if y'all work together or not.
No, let me rephrase what I'm saying because it's not necessarily about being mixed. It's just about like the feeling that you had when you created that song. Am I gonna feel that? Am I gonna resonate with that?
Yeah.
Like if it just resonates off as, oh, you just put some stuff together just to send me a pack or something, like I'm gonna feel that. Yeah, like I can even feel when a beat is not mixed. Like I've made plenty of great songs over beats that weren't mixed at all. It was just the feeling that song gave me and the potential that I saw that of what was coming from of what was going to be coming post production. Like that's what gave me confidence to be like, oh, okay, I can rock with this producer. Oh, okay, I can rock with this vibe.
Yeah, I just want to say really quickly, like, I've sold hundreds of beats, and whether it's to big companies or to artists, you know, like, man, like, there absolutely is if what you present to anyone, if there is a palpable polish on it, people feel much more confident in you. I mean, yes, the melody counts, the drum counts, all that stuff. All that stuff counts. I'm not, in no way am I saying that what I'm saying takes priority over those things. I'm just saying that, like, when I'm selling a beat or playing a beat for an artist and it sounds like it's already on somebody's greatest hits records, they are more likely to get 10 beats from me than just one, right? Because it sounds closer to the final idea, which makes people or businesses excited, right? And I just think people trust somebody more
Yeah.
who has a greater manipulation of sound,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? I have always done that. I said that 1,000 times. Like, man, I sell beats. I have sold beats that I thought were just dope,
Yeah.
but they were mixed
Right.
amazing.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And that's what'll make a professional company say, because they have standards of excellence.
Right.
course.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And that's what'll make I tell people all the time. People love to ask me, how'd you get a beat placed in this commercial or a beat placed in this movie, blah, blah, blah. And people always talk about the services you got to hit up, blah blah blah. Nobody ever talks about
The sound.
what it has to be before you knock on somebody's door.
Yeah.
Right? The first thing it has to be is it has to sound professional.
Right.
It has to sound like this Fortune 500 company should have this beat in their commercial.
Right.
Right? The mix matters. And so, it's tricky because people love to just wait until some mixing engineer can take your stuff to the next level. And I'm just like, well, that's what's up, dog. I hope you either have an amazing mix engineer partner
Yeah.
who's gonna hold you down on every fucking beat.
A hell of money.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or take the time to know how to get your stuff closer to the final product because people's vision get clearer.
Literally.
The more of the vision you can go ahead and accomplish.
Yeah. That's what I like about when I'm working with you, Matt. Like your beats already tell the story before I get to write my own story on there, or they help aid me in telling the rest of my story, even if my story wasn't the one that you were giving. Like when I'm on anytime I get a beat from C Major, I know exactly how I'm gonna ride them hoes, period. It's just the flow. It's just the flow of it. Y'all crazy. I'm for real. It's the flow of it. For real, it just gets me every time, and it sounds professional. It sounds like, okay, this shit is supposed to be already out. Even Kid with your Tajin tapes, even when you were putting them out raw, pause. I'm just saying, they still sound. They still sounded. They still sounded authentic. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit that I look for when I'm looking for a producer. Because I know how hard I am. I know how authentic my voice is. I know how authentic my talent is, my gift. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just gonna put my shit on anybody's stuff anymore.
Nikita, you up? All right,
Bye, Nikita. Be safe.
Yeah, I think it's like.
Oh, she finally got a roll, y'all. Damn. Okay. I can't even use my shit no more. She finally, you know what I'm saying? Damn.
Right,
but y'all know why she here now, period.
Kid, before we get to whatever you trying to say, man, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
We got some comments.
All right, let's bring them in. You know what
Comments is locked in. So, Savia says, yeah, wanting someone with an understanding of the sound is crucial. Absolutely. Corey Owens says they got to be 6 foot tall.
Damn.
It's a dating junk. That's crazy. Somebody's about to pop the balloon, man. Salvia says,
yeah.
Is there an onus on the producer to know the vibe of the artist before sending packs? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you know the vibe, but then I also think you got to throw some polar opposites.
Yeah, you got to have.
You got to know everybody's sending them based off of some preconceived vibe, and they might be looking for something different. Or should the producer just have a wide bag and let the artist determine which one they resonate? Yeah, I think somewhere in the middle. Absolutely. Corey Owens says, how often do those people/businesses get your productions re-engineered to the artist's taste or for a specific application, commercials, synchronization, etc.? I would say sometimes. Sometimes I've had companies ask for the stems. Right, so they can go ahead and and maybe further tailor it to whatever the medium is going to be, but not most of the time. Most of the time, they'll just take that that stereo wave, and they might ask for different versions in terms of time. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But yeah, a little bit of both, but mostly they just take the final product.
Yeah, they want them those ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not trying to pay somebody somebody in between me and the sync.
Yeah.
They're just trying to drop it in.
A lot of times they don't have time either.
Exactly.
Time is really money in this. Yeah.
Exactly. Corey Owens says pause, probably when Unique was talking. You know what I'm saying? Rory says those early Tarzan tapes blew it away. That's what's up, man. Shout out to the early Tarzan tapes. Nah, not that one. Okay, cool. Kid, what was you about to say, Maji?
I was going to say that, in terms of, the sound quality, the producer mixing the beat thing, I feel like, too, with companies who have, just professionals who have standards of excellence, but even when you just, shopping beats or playing it for people who may not have the experience to know the difference, it's just subconscious. You know what I mean? Something just will feel better. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You're just more likely to go with that. And mixing plays a huge part of how
it really does.
And I also think, what you're saying, it's important to know the level of where, the clientele of what you're doing, because are people who may hear a beat or hear a song and be like, oh no, this is great, this is done, let's put this out. But I know it's been times with me on the other end, I'm like, yeah, this sounds good, but it could sound better. Like let's record some shit. Let me go ahead and fine tune it or whatever, because I feel like especially now, artists they get a beat after the session, they dropping that shit. And it's like, yo, it's good. Yes. You can listen to it. But it can be better. Let's get it.
I feel like that only happens when you get that happen, and I feel like that happens even more often if the beat, the rough, was mixed or pre-mixed to a certain level to where it makes them feel like, yo, this is the final jump. And so then you can go even crazier with, say, oh, this can be even better. Bet, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when they hear it, they're even more excited. But you know what I'm saying? If you get a beat, if somebody plays you a beat and it just sounds muffled like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, maybe if they found something, decided to record to that, you know what I'm saying?
But
I just feel like it's just more likely, like you said, you'll sell 10 beats when they all feel better. You know what I'm saying? Or when it's just me versus you. If me and you make the same beat and mine's mixed better, it's just they be like, I don't know. I just rock with
This was
you.
feeling right. Right.
My bad, LJ. Go ahead. My bad.
well, I was gonna say I feel like it's about selling the vision. But again, this is why I say like the level of clientele you're working with, because I know I've dealt with artists, and again the song would be like, this is great, but I'm like, bro, this is extremely rough, but they don't know what a finished product or a professional product necessarily sounds like. They're still comparing it to like work that they've done with niggas who aren't at that level yet. So they be like, nah, this sounds better than this, so this has to be, better. But it's like, this isn't the standard.
Right. It's not about it. I'm not saying it's about being the standard, but if it sounds better than what they've been working with, like that's the new standard. And so that also means they're most likely going to keep coming to you.
Yeah, true.
Because the rough, the before the mix sounds better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's something like I take a lot of pride in. I don't even know what the hell that was. All right. That's something I take a lot of pride in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fact that my roughs sound like mixes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this, just to take this topic a little bit further, you know what I'm saying? Like, I absolutely, like, I'll just say this, man. Sometimes I hear, kind of like on the ground or on the come up rappers, and, they're rapping over something that's like very sample heavy, right? And it's very clear to me that they got this sample right off of YouTube, right? Now, here's the thing. I have no problem with sampling off YouTube. I promise I don't. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to understand the context of what's happening. So, like, if I'm a sample off YouTube, but I know, like, the sample space-wise, space-wise is not taking up a whole bunch of space. It just needs to be a vibe. And then I got a whole bunch of synths and drums and shit like that. Then fine, get that shit right off YouTube and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing like a fucking Jay-Z Dear Summer, you know what I'm saying? Where it's a loop, like that's it. Like,
it's the main thing.
Yeah, that's it. And all of the degradation of, a 240 kbps, you know what I'm saying, YouTube video has, and just the lack of stereo image and all of that stuff, like, that's one thing I love. I love that I care because I'm going to beat you, right? Meaning, like, me and you can sample the same thing, right? And I might like that sample, right? But I might even scour the internet for a FLAC, a CD quality version.
Spend the money to buy
I might hit up
the
eBay
album.
and get this, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I might get the vinyl, right? Like, I'll wait a few days just so that the source material, right, is excellent. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell you, bro, like, I'm not even comparing myself in this regard to other people.
Yeah.
I'm comparing myself to myself.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how crystal clear, when I go the extra step on the source material, how that multiplies the sellability of whatever I made with it.
Yeah.
Versus when I just got some quick thing over here and it was dope. It's a great idea, but it didn't match the textures, the vibes. It didn't sound warm and round naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? countless times. And so it's not even about me saying what you're doing. I'm looking at my own thousands of beats.
For sure.
And I'm looking at the ones that sold and the ones that didn't. And there are very clear patterns.
For sure.
Right? It's like being willing to go the extra mile so that things feel great. Like, for example, like if I have a sample that I feel like is low quality and I don't want to like make it sound low quality. I don't want to make it sound like I tried to make it sound low quality. I don't want to put distortion on it, make it sound like a phone and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will go in and replay the piano underneath the sample's piano. And now since we got stems, I can just take their piano out, keep everything else, you know what I'm saying? And just have my own piano because I know the piano is going to be the main thing.
Right.
I need the piano to sound great. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just go in, either replay the piano, but again, now we got so much technology, you can just drag that audio right into Pro Tools, get you the MIDI, go to Keyscape, pull up your favorite piano, and all of a sudden you got an amazing sounding version of that piano. But you first have to look at it like it is worth the 10 minutes I'm going to spend to get a better sounding piano.
Yeah.
You know, and then know that's going to elevate your ability to place that music.
Yeah. Now that's some point guard shit. I feel like that's a key thing. If anything is missing, that's a key thing missing. Is knowing the tools, having the knowledge, and knowing what to do, and then knowing when to do it. It's everything is such a quick rinse and repeat. I do this every time, kind of.
Red on the beat. What up, fam?
What up, Red? Damn. I think everything is such I do this every time. This is what I do every time. You gotta know. Like when it's certain things about YouTube that I love that I know when I take this out of YouTube, it's gonna give me some artifacts and some shit. But I know that this is gonna get buried and it's only gonna pop out when I solo the beat and it's just that, it's just shit that you gotta know that when to do it and when. And that's exactly what I feel like niggas. I feel like I learned that. I mean, when I first came here, the first thing Mad told me, nigga, these joints is creatively great. The mixes are trash. That's like my villain arc story. That's it.
I feel like more people need to be willing to say that.
Yeah.
I feel like more people need to be willing to say, "Hey, my G, you are creatively amazing," but it doesn't sound. It sounds like ass. You know what I'm saying? And then I think on the other side, like, I think we need more people who can say, like, "Yo, you're right," but that's why I'm here. Is to figure out how to occupy excellence on both sides.
Yeah, right. I feel like I've told the story many times, so I'm brushing over it. But that was way more than music. Like that was my internship with Unapologetic. But that was like a shift in my life. Like these were the people that I have been around musicians and people my whole life. I've been in studios my whole life. I played shit for niggas my whole life. That was literally the first time a nigga like legit that bluntly told me that shit. No laugh, no joke, no nothing. Niggas just turned back around and started doing some other shit. Like was listening to my shit, then turned around and started mixing some other shit. I ain't feel no type of way. That's how I knew like, nah, these are niggas I need to be around. Like
Facts.
That was your level up.
Yeah, it was 100% my level up. Like that started everything.
Yes, sir.
I fucks with that. As a producer, as an artist in this game, man. Speaking about the level up, like what do you think was that moment where you got a certain device, a certain tool that like helped you and was like, nah, I'm that nigga now. Like I really do this.
Bro, it is super easy for me. Nothing changed my life more than the NPC Live, bro. Super easy, bro. That shit changed my whole fucking life, bro. I remember Mad was, correct me if I'm wrong, but Mad, you were the first nigga in the city with the X, right?
Absolutely.
He was the first. Factually,
call a cop. They will tell you. You know
his first nigga in the city with the X. And I remember he got the X. I think I had, what the fuck I had? The MPC. I can't remember. It was like the little black studio. I had the little studio joint.
That joint raising up.
I had the little studio joint. And I had MPC 1 point, whatever, but the software we had before 2.0. And Mag got the X and it came with 2.0 and I wanted 2.0 so fucking bad that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the X, I'm gonna return it, and I'm just gonna keep the software. I just wanted the software at the time, that's all I wanted. Like I can keep banging with the studio, whatever. I got the Live and I got it on a Friday, and so I think I said I was gonna keep it for the weekend and I was gonna turn it back one day. I feel like we went somewhere, we had a show. Or maybe we had did we have a fresh produce or something?
I don't think we had a show when you got it.
We did something that made me feel like, nah, I need to keep this motherfucker. I kept that joint. And I feel like I kept it for like an extra week. I like I'm gonna still keep this jam. But we did what made me like really like in keeping it was the fresh produce beat battle. And I did a beat battle. And everybody like was off their phone or some niggas was off their laptop and shit like that. I straight like walked up there with the MPC Live plugged in. I'm playing drums over my shit while doing the battle, beat repeats, all that shit.
They not competing.
That shit changed the whole game. I was in like St. Louis newspaper and shit. Like it was like some real game changing shit. And that was like the beginning of like, nah, I gotta keep this motherfucker. And that shit still to this day. Like I'm still on the journey in the airport. I'm in like I just take that motherfucker with me everywhere. And it's a conversation piece, but it's also like my homie now.
I feel that. I say buy an FL. Like
You bought it?
yeah.
You actually paid for it?
That's
All right.
crazy. Respect. That's crazy. Praise nigga.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody with the. I got it. You know what I mean?
I got it.
Producer
I'm
edition.
about to say, yeah. Bought it from Guitar
I
Kid
ended
Maestro.
up yeah. Cause I got tired of like shit not working properly. Got tired of just going to find torrents for everything. Back when torrents was going, and I was just like, you know what? One day I'm going to actually invest in this DAW, and I went and bought the whole program. Yep, and that changed how I like was able to like translate like the music that I wanted to make. Like
Rihanna,
I
what up?
started doing beats that I wanted to hear on my own instead of using shared computers and stuff. Yeah.
So the buying it does enhance the experience.
It really does. Like you get a lot of the factory VSTs and stuff like that work, but also you're able to, not saying that you're not able to add in outside VSTs, but it just makes the process a lot easier because they automatically pop up in your cloud. You have like a FL cloud that you can buy. You can buy through that. But shout out to FL, man. Shout out.
Big shout out my man Red on the beat.
Shout out
He
to
said
Image
that he
Line.
just bought it like 3 years ago after all these years.
I'm telling you, I'm with you, Red. I swear I'm like 3.5, 4 years in now. Like
Red
I'm
made
with
hella
you.
hits, and he finally like, all right, let me go on back
Man,
to
I'm
this.
with you.
Hey, but you know what though?
I got enough money now.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I'm keep just because y'all are keeping it real. Shout out to Red. Shout out to Unique for keeping it all the way alive. Big shout out to Rory. He said the SP404 SX. His lift off. I'm gonna say this, fam. I feel like we've told this story before, but I'm gonna say this, fam. Like, I would say I'm just gonna say this, bro. I've been using Spectrasonic stuff before anyone even knew they existed. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely been like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I have never paid for Spectrasonics anything ever. You know what I'm saying? How I have Omnisphere working in my Pro Tools right now is
Wow.
proof of my computer science history. Straight Neo from the Matrix computer hacker levels. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we about to get a knock at the door.
Yeah. Hey.
Rihanna, what up?
Like,
A-Dub, what up?
ate
What's
up.
good, fam?
A to D. So yeah, man, man, what was like my biggest catalyst though? I don't know, man. Sometimes I think it was the Tannoy monitors. I just feel like that changed everything. Like when I actually could hear what I was actually doing, that changed everything. Now,
Feel you on that.
to be clear, just so that we have an understanding of how much those Tannoys might have meant at the time. Before then, I was using like some 1983 house speakers with a busted, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Big
I
difference.
feel you.
Yeah. So when I finally got
Radio
some actual
stations.
studio monitors, I was like, oh, I have been EQing way too much.
Yes.
You know, I should, and I once I began to hear the truth, everything changed, man. So I feel like it's either the Tannoys or, jeez. Honestly, man, Reason. This is why, like, I've not
Man.
used
I used
Reason.
to love
I
Reason.
love
I haven't
it.
used Reason in, mad long. You know what I'm saying?
Thought about going back to it.
But I'm always gonna respect it,
Fact.
right? I'm always gonna respect it because before Reason, bro, like I learned how to use a patch bay because of Reason.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I Reason is the first thing I ever had where I could actually put reverb on something in real time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and Reason just changed the game for me, man. Like straight up. So I can't even. I mean, big shout out to all the stuff that I've gotten since then that have been amazing. I still think the MPC X is the greatest beat machine ever made. But Reason, man, I went from level 2 to level 7 in Reason, like, straight up.
Man.
That's specifically because of the back the reverse
I mean,
situation.
It sounded good too,
I
though.
think, yeah,
Reason
that's what I was
sounds
about to
good.
say. I was
Quality.
saying,
I
like,
love that
access
about
to
them.
great sounds,
Mm-hmm.
access to great manipulation of said sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You know, at the time, to me, Reason was the most complete package, with the exception that you couldn't record in it. Now you can,
Yeah.
but back then you couldn't. It didn't have. You couldn't record audio directly in a lane.
You definitely have to put it in Pro Tools.
Yeah, that's what I would do. And you know, but they had Rewire.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, but I used to hate
Yeah,
that
yeah,
process.
Rewire was
Working
terrible.
next to each other. And you know, and honestly, it worked way better than honestly.
Yeah, it was a great
MPCS worked
workaround.
with Pro Tools today.
Yeah.
Like it
Man.
worked way better back then. You know what I'm saying? So, Reason, man, Reason was a game changer for sure, man.
Yeah, I think for me, just on the engineering tip, it was me getting my preamp. That changed everything because when I first got my mic, and of course I ain't had money like that, so I got the
sweet
mic
up.
and I'm like, bro, this mic is trash. And I believe I talked to Matt. He like, you got a preamp, and he was telling me like, hey, try this out, and I got the preamp, bro. It's complete. It changed the game.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay, this I sound a lot closer to, I guess at that time when I got it, like my idols in a sense.
What pre did you get?
I got the same one. I got the 710.
710? Ah,
Yeah. When I first got that, I was like, bro, what? Like to the point where now, like when I used to record people, even still, they hear it and be like, bro, what is this?
Yeah.
Like because it's a complete difference if you just, especially if you don't know about it and you just recording straight into your interface. Like it's a complete difference.
Yeah, I'll say this too, man. Like, there's a whole bunch of like, man, all you need is this out there. You know what I'm saying? And they be telling the truth. All you need is this. That's facts. But let me say, bro, every component makes a fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? I can hook this mic up right directly to my interface, and it would sound good. But hey, dog, when I hit the LA610 first with the optical compressor,
Yeah.
it's gonna sound different, and it's very audible. When I hit the Neve, 1073, insignia into the very mute compressor, it's gonna sound different.
Make a big difference.
A huge
Complete
difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like even that is a language that's just getting more and more lost, primarily at the hands, and I'm not dissing, but primarily at the hands of Apollo, UAD. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what UAD has innovated to for unison stuff and to really go in with compression and all of this stuff, it's kind of made people feel like, oh, I don't need to go through something before I hit my interface anymore. You know what I'm saying? But there is a difference.
It is, bro. I recorded like straight into the interface for the first time in a while, and I was like, "Oh, this is not it." And it wasn't like it was a bad recording, but it just feels different. You know, the color like that it adds. I'm like, nah, this like it. The vocals sounded super flat, and I'm like, nah, bro, something's missing. And I'm like, nah, I can't. We can't be living like this. And I got the Apollo like. Yeah. Again, and I feel like if you haven't experienced the upper level of that, like outside of recording straight through your interface, you'd be like, "Oh, this is great." But then when you experience the preamp and the compressors, and he's like, "I can't go back."
Right. Yeah. Big shout out to Red. One more time, he said he took a break from FL, got on the Phantom. Damn, said Trader. That's crazy.
Keyboard.
I fucks with that.
Motif and the MPC for a year. That's the Phantom. Motif and MPC.
That was the combo.
Crazy.
That's like I want to say 2009 through 2014, like,
Crazy
like
combination.
that was
Dangerous.
exactly, bro. Like that was for
Dangerous.
5 years. That combination like ruled the planet. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
The Phantom.
Motif was the most sought after keyboard.
The Motif
on,
ES, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know about that ES
I
series,
remember
bro. I wanted
Motif.
one of those so bad, man. Oh my god. But then he said once I got back to FL, it was over with for sure.
Period. Welcome
So,
back.
Is he still a trader or not?
No, you're not a trader anymore, man.
Big shout out my man Red on the beat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this question is super difficult for me because when I invest in stuff, Like I am 100% the type of person. Like I've read the manual multiple times.
Yeah.
Like I really like I know all the ins and outs. I go super custom with all the IO. Like I really like extract as much value as I can out of the things that I get. So it just be feeling like each answer is like I can. It feels like a equal amount of like, dang, this really was a jump. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple answers, but I would say like the first. Yeah, I'm gonna just give an answer, but I would say it's between buying a MacBook Pro laptop and buying Complete, which happened at the same time on some student refund check type shit. Buying the Complete Ultimate package and having the MacBook. That was the beginning of a real professional nigga. Like,
having better sounds and it does a difference. And of course, having that that MacBook changes the game for sure. Like, I don't think a lot of people talk about the computers or their laptops, but like
bro,
that really matters.
bro, it made a
Yeah.
I was on the HP, bro.
This man told
I
us.
don't, man,
I don't
no
even wanna
disrespect
tell
to the
y'all, bro, but
HP, but I
I
don't
was
think
slick on
I'll
the
ever go
HP.
back.
It changed everything. I couldn't even use Pro Tools.
What you saying, Unique?
I'm saying no disrespect to anybody who uses HP, but I ain't never going back to no fucking HP, bro. Like real shit.
No disrespect.
Not for
That
making
shit is
music.
trash
Not
as
for making
fuck.
music.
Not for doing anything, really. To
Anything,
be
not
honest,
even the type
like,
of question to you. That
yeah, like
The
I
spreadsheet,
use,
right.
yeah, like
Oh
I still use Google for like their
Shit on that. It's
certain
taking that
things
shit.
or whatnot, but I
Hold
can
on.
get
If you
Google
in the
on
audience
Apple.
and you use a PC to make music, raise your hand.
Hey,
Please
what's you
don't.
call it?
I definitely,
Please don't.
I
HD, I know uses.
Hey,
PC.
I
Kenny Wayne
definitely
is still
think,
on he got well, I think his joint custom though.
Bro, I definitely think if you're using FL, PC is probably the best for you.
I've heard that it sounds
What?
different.
It's I don't know about the sound, but I know the inner workings of it is the hotkeys and all that shit. I never used FL on the MacBook, so maybe I could be wrong. By the time
Yeah.
it came out, when I had FL,
Them
it
short
wasn't
keys
even available
clutch,
for-
all of
for
that
Mac.
shit. Hell yeah.
Nubia Yassin says getting an iPhone changed her life.
I'm telling you, Nubia.
She
I was
says,
Android shorty.
I produced my first songs on my phone. That's she trying to flex on us,
Steve
bro.
Lacey type
Let's
shit.
go.
She trying to flex on us, man.
Let's
It's all
go.
The iPhone, bro. The Apple
That's it.
ecosystem
It's the,
is-
it's the yeah.
You can't
changes
beat
a
it.
lot.
Once you experience, you can't go back, bro. Like just how easy it is to transfer files and
So
airdrop and
easy.
shit.
Now.
Bro, you
say
can touch
nothing.
some.
Transferring files used to be hard as fuck on Apple shit, bro. Like now, now that your phone has a fucking file folder. Before then, like,
everything.
yeah, I don't know if y'all remember. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember, but that was the extreme drawback to like
Yeah.
Apple devices.
Everything
It's
was
just that like
iTunes centric.
Android
yeah.
PC stuff had a file system.
Yeah.
Apple stuff, Macs did, but like the iPhone, the iPad did not.
Yeah.
And that was the key thing that kept a lot of people on the other side of the street. Like, bro, if you want to download a file on your phone, what are you even gonna do?
Yeah.
I
couldn't even
remember
do
that.
Yeah, you couldn't just listen to shit. Niggas used to be on the Google phone with all the lines.
Everything, no,
Like,
facts.
Or you had to be on your iPod with all the music. You couldn't even transfer it to your phone like that.
It was definitely different devices for that. Now they all in one type.
Damn. I used
You
to
know what I be fucking
keep
with
that iPod.
Damn,
Or I be
Virgo
trying to-
said, man, busting out Kenny Wayne. One of y'all checking Munchie? Kenny Wayne?
No, I said he got a PC, but his shit crazy. He got like he called this shit like the spaceship or alien or something. Yeah, he got his. It's
That man
custom.
done innovated and pioneered a whole bunch of stuff.
That's
on
what I'm
that PC.
saying. His,
We gonna clap it up,
Like,
man.
wait.
Kenny Wayne.
Kenny
No,
Wayne is
Kenny Wayne
no
different.
disrespect.
Nah, that's my
Hey, no
guy.
There's really no
Wayne, hey.
disrespect to like PC users,
Yeah.
but I do
Yeah.
notice them niggas be in here changing the fans and they
Yeah,
shit. Got
yeah.
whole, you know what I'm saying, attachments and stuff like. It's just like kind of a different mindset.
You can't do that with the Max now. Like
Yeah.
not like you
and
used
there
to.
are some drawbacks to that. Like your shit go down, you just gotta buy a
You
whole
gotta
new
get
ass.
another
computer.
Facts.
Yeah, but
You know what
nah,
I'm saying? Like
I do not like. I will say I don't like the fact that like with the current Max you can't just change out
The hard drives.
you can't really.
You can't.
do,
You can't even.
do
I
that
can't
shit.
even upgrade my Mac. I can't
The
even
storage,
upgrade
none
the
of that shit.
RAM on my Mac. I have to buy a whole new Mac. That's the only thing I hate.
Pay this money, nigga.
Virgo says that he's never ever getting an iPhone. says he's team Samsung Galaxy.
You say that.
Oh my god.
Once
But
you
you
get
know
in
what,
that ecosystem,
Virgos?
bro.
I used to fuck with Samsung Galaxies when they first came out with the first one, bro. I was one of them representatives. I had one, and then
I mean, I think they're still good, but when you're
they're
an
wonderful
artist,
phones.
I feel like when you're an artist and stuff. Well, again, I haven't had an Android or Samsung in a minute, so I'm not sure what their ecosystem looks like now. But like, if you have a Mac and if you everything else is Apple, the ecosystem is
like
it just
most
works,
of the
man.
industry now, if you really think about it,
Like
is
AirDrop is a game
is
changer.
Apple.
You know,
I'm gonna just say this, man. One thing I've learned in my journey is to have loyalty to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have an iPhone because I'm loyal to Apple. I have an iPhone because it's the best decision for what works
Right.
for me.
Yep.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
One day if that changes, all that will change.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
I don't. These are devices and machines put out by, companies.
Yep.
Like I have loyalty to my men. You know what I'm saying? To my
Yeah.
bro, to my family. You know what I'm
Except for
saying?
when
Like,
the nigga try to go fight. Dumbass
exactly.
shit.
Except for yeah. Again, I need a 2025 version because I currently don't know what it
The
is.
limits,
You know
the
what I'm
limits,
saying?
yeah, we established those for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely got limits.
Yeah, man. Nah, as soon as well, I will say this. I probably, if I'm being emotionally and intellectually honest, I probably do have some allegiance to the NPC that is not, that is not like just based in pure objectivity, but it's like, nah, these devices changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
These devices changed my life.
Okay, I see it. I was gonna say, is it workflow or NPC? But I see what you're saying.
But I do think it's mostly workflow.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly set up for somebody who thinks like me to move swiftly in it. You know what I'm saying? But I do think like, nah, like there's a reason why I still have 2000 XL NPC rent like around. You know what I'm saying? I just enjoy looking at these devices almost the same way like somebody keeps old Timbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ghost also says, Kenny Wayne got the Tony Stark's junk.
Yeah.
He said, I understand why it's important to have Apple products as an artist, but I just can't do it, man. I definitely felt left out in the rooms, though. Yeah, you was left out. That's facts. I just like it better. I mean, it's facts, bro. Like, I ain't never going to forget. I was, big shout out to Sean, John Connor. I was out in L.A., right? And, like, Focus, DJ Khalil, T minus. Right?
You hit his names?
Right.
Crazy.
All in a room playing beats for each other. Right? Fam, I just remember them being like, yeah, man, let me get your number. Or, yeah, man, let me get this, let me get that. Bro, there probably wasn't an Android inside of LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably had to leave the state. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like the way they were sharing things was so Apple centric. You know what I'm saying? iPhone.
Man.
Like maybe a few months before that,
Shit's
bro.
made the
I was like,
Man.
bro, when DJ Khalil was like, bro, let's connect. I'm gonna send you he airdropped a contact to me, and I was like, yo, I'm so glad I wasn't like, bro, can you just, you know what I'm saying?
Just text me, fam.
I'm so glad I could just say that exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like no doubt,
Yo.
and make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, bro, can you send an SMS and then do this? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Yo, the Bluetooth. Oh my God.
Hey, the Bluetooth.
The
Hey,
Bluetooth transfer used to be wild. I ain't even lying.
That's facts, man. Yes, indeed. Ghost says, long time. He says, I just like it better. I've had bad experience with Apple products long time ago, though. Apple trauma, AT. Maybe
Damn.
if I still had my own studio, I'd feel different. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Gonna have to get you a dummy iPhone or something, bro. That's a half.
Get you the SE.
Yeah. It was a while too. Like it was apps was only available. Like Instagram was
Yeah.
only available for iPhone.
They went crazy.
Yeah.
They like,
Fact,
yeah.
literally.
Yeah, when it first came out, yeah, they went crazy. Like, yeah, if you ain't got an Apple, you.
They had
Let's talk
phone
about it.
specific apps out there.
Let's talk about it. So, when Instagram first came out, I want to say it might have been years, before it hit Android. But I'll never forget that. In fact, I feel like I still need to study this. I need to talk to ChatGPT about this. The whole culture and purpose of Instagram changed as soon as they said Android version available now. Right? When Instagram was just iPhone, that shit was bougie and for photographers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was
no,
all
that's
kind
real.
of VS CO, like this is the film. I took this with my vintage camera. Like it was very like we are professional visionary visual artists. When that junk hit Android, bro,
That's
just-
when-
it was like going to-
that's when the
that's
reels
like they
and shit
put it
came
the
in.
hood, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That junk, everything
videos
changed. You know what I'm saying?
Fight videos.
Man, what?
Honestly,
Shade room, what
I
was
truly
it?
believe when they did that, that was the orchestration and the beginning of the selfie, bro. It was not. Everything was about outward.
The portrait.
It was about what you see. It was about being a great photographer. When that Android shit hit, man,
World
like,
Star
that was
came
the
on
beginning of
Instagram.
the.
World Star, all that shit.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Damn.
World Star.
Cultural changes, man.
There was a thing too, like where the quality, like there's so many different versions of an Android phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
That's
Ain't that crazy?
That's the toughest part about this discussion. Real quick, Ghost said, Madden already changed my mind about Pharrell. He might do it with the Apple, man.
Damn.
you wasn't fucking with for real?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, yeah, that was wild.
you ain't here
This
for
man,
that.
yeah, bro.
Crazy.
You know what, Ghost?
He was
I'm
on
gonna
his
let you
unique
explain
shit.
that. I'm gonna let you explain that. I know where you coming from, but my man Kid Maestro is quite confused right now. I'm gonna let you explain that.
He
man.
was on his on his unique shit when Unique was talking about Timberland. Like, nah, everything that nigga made recently been trash. I'm like, bro, what?
Side.
Yeah, bro. There were so many different versions of Android phones
Yeah.
that like you couldn't get a consistent quality. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
facts.
So when
That was their
Snapchat
device.
came out,
Yeah.
that's what exposed a lot of people. Yo, get on Snapchat and your shit was grainy.
Grainy
Yo,
as
grainy as
And
hell.
you just didn't do it because it's like, bro.
Or you try
I
to
don't got
send
good purposes
you try to receive. I mean, I feel like it's better now, but you try to receive a video or something from a
Shit be
Apple
pixeled
to
out.
Android, bro.
Shout out to the RCS integration that Apple finally opened up. You know
Man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's been helpful.
Cause that
Shout
shit
out to
was
Apple,
ugly,
period.
bro.
Apple Intel. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah. He said, man.
Man, show me the quote.
That's it, bro.
That's what it
Bro.
took. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Once you look at what he's really doing, like
He's
the
out
absolute-
here, bro.
Man, after that, it's just
He's
like
sick, bro.
gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Can't deny that, man.
I feel like you just listened to what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit was
Yeah.
hard.
That's the thing. He said he hasn't made anything
Like
like,
I don't even know
dope.
how
I'm
you get
like,
to that
bro,
point. Like why do you need to
Hit
see
the
the
chord.
chord
That's
spelled out for you?
crazy.
We gotta talk.
We gotta
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
We gotta talk.
we need to make that a special episode, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For real, bro.
Indeed. Man, damn, we passed time.
Period.
Nah, you know what? Did we get to all the topics?
I think we missed one.
did.
Nah, we talked about all of them. We
Did
talked
we get that one?
the tags, the getting the producer, and the level up.
Shout out.
Okay, man, we did well, man. Hey.
We ain't got shit else to talk about. Goddamn. We got 10 more minutes.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We went a little bit over time, but it's all good because we started a little bit late. Man, this has been another episode of Type Beat, producer, engineer, podcast, brought to you live from outer space in Unapologetic Studio. My name is I Make Mad Beats, and my cast today is...
What up? LJ1S.
Unique. Yeah.
See? No more period. The area, you know what I'm saying? Yo, area. Kid Maestro.
Indeed. And with
Y'all
that
got
being
me
said,
fucked up. The fuck.
y'all stay safe, stay dangerous, do both or do neither. Peace.
And period.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit. Here we go again.